Hello, I'm Stefan Heuser, Head of Investments at Hyundai Cradle. We strategically invest for Hyundai Motor Group in mobility and automotive-related startups. Today, it's my pleasure to announce that the winner of the Mobility and Smart Cities category for XTC 2021 is Fotokite. Fotokite is using aerial intelligence to assist firefighters and first responders to save lives at the push of a button. Their solutions are fully autonomous and field-proven, used to assess, visualize, and document incidents within seconds of arriving on scene. Congratulations to Fotokite for their impactful work and their many accomplishments. And now, please enjoy their pitch.
Hi, I'm Chris, CEO of Fotokite. We are a 50-person team of autonomous vehicle and aerial robotics experts set out with a mission to help first responders save lives and preserve property. Our patented technology enables us to provide an intelligent drone-in-a-box solution that gets installed in the top of fire trucks and public safety vehicles so that when the firefighter shows up to their scene, they push a single button and our system opens up, deploys itself, and provides a helicopter-like view of each response. The data we provide helps first responders size up and assess their incidents quickly and safely, like finding a missing person, identifying a hotspot in a roof, or seeing where a wildfire is progressing over hours at a time. Departments like New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, and many more use our systems on a daily basis to help with their life-saving work, and we have already signed on the top 2 worldwide market leaders as distribution partners. Our focus markets represent a $12.5 billion market opportunity with very high barriers to entry, and we do several things with our solution to stand out from the crowd. These include unlimited flight time, 100% autonomy, and regulations advantages. But the result is a truly scalable solution capable of digitalizing first response scenes and establishing Fotokite as a connected digital data hub at these everyday incidents for the very first time. We're particularly proud to be part of the XTC cohort because we believe our solution of visualizing and building measurable context to everyday first responders will also bring added accountability to law enforcement and police markets. Body cameras and dash cameras have started to tell part of the story, but an overhead and fully contextual video record of each incident helps ensure that evidence records are complete. We're supported by an incredible investor base and are days away from a first closing of our Series B financing raise and are eager to grow our impact throughout public safety markets, helping those teams save lives every day. Thank you both for this incredible opportunity.
Great, welcome back to the second batch of pitch sessions. Welcome, Chris, great presentation.
Thanks a lot for having me, everyone.
Great, I'm gonna head to Lars Rigger for the first question.
Hey, Chris, that was really super cool stuff that you're developing there. Hey, my question is, as my teams are developing a lot of silicon for drones, how do you see your, let's say, barriers for entry? How do you defend yourselves against some of the other drone gorillas in the market there, out there, and what is your unique selling proposition?
That's a really good question. So to begin with, we offer a system that is 100% fully autonomous. So really a public safety officer, a firefighter shows up on scene, they push a single button and the system takes care of the rest. Now, we took that wedge of the full autonomy and we entered into the public safety market years ago to learn exactly how firefighters and public safety teams really needed their aerial intelligence to be delivered to them and work into their workflows. So for the past several years, we have used our IP-based wedge and then built out a platform to be able to provide exactly what these teams need, when they need it, and how they need it. And so I would say it's really a matter of us solving the entire customer, the entire user story and journey, rather than just IP or just regulations or just other types of advantages that we have, like flight time.
And would there be any legislation or something like a regulation being able to help you somehow?
Yeah, indeed. In fact, about 3 years ago, the FAA in the US took a look at our technology and recognized it as inherently safer than normal drones. It is now US law. It is passed in a FAA reauthorization bill 3 years ago, saying that Fotokite specifically actively tethered UAS can be used by any professional firefighter or public safety team without the need for piloting, without the need for authorizations or pilot training. And that's a huge hurdle. Only about 1% of public safety teams even have drone piloting authorizations and certifications. And so we actually make a technology that's accessible to all of those public safety teams. And as a result, it gives us kind of this huge advantage in being able to digitalize those public safety scenes.
Very cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Headed over to you, Bill. I think Bill's on mute. Yeah. Okay, that's it. We'll come back to you, Bill. Michael?
Yeah, hi, Chris, congratulations very much on winning your category. It's wonderful what you're building. I want to go deeper on Lars's question a little bit and maybe just explain to a layman like me why one of the larger drone manufacturers wouldn't create a tethered version of a drone and potentially compete against you on potentially better unit economics or lower costs.
Sure. I think that there's a lot of inherent things about flight technology that are optimized for a certain situation or another. A lot of these traditional drone manufacturers have gone out and made a system that they tried to make a one-size-fits-all for consumers, for professionals, for public safety as a small segment to them, for several other uses. Now, these are systems that fly around. Flight systems are inherently very, very complex. To optimize the performance in wind, in rain, in weather, in nighttime conditions, you need to do a whole bunch of things like thermal cameras, full autonomy, GPS independence, pilot complete independence, right? We are the only system that actually delivers on that full user story. This is more of a 30-minute type of answer for you, unfortunately. But ultimately, it comes down to a whole bunch of different aspects of the user story. We end up solving those compared to only a segment of those by traditional drones.
Thank you.
Great. Over to you, Bill. I do not hear Bill, but it might be my problem.
So Chris, while Bill is trying to get the autonomous microphone airborne,
sure.
Hey, a question from my side on can you talk about the limitations that the system still has? Up to which wind force, to which environmental conditions are these systems working, and what would be your next innovation step if you have one?
Yeah, so our systems have been used up to about 40 miles per hour of wind. What we build, again, with full autonomy is actually a system which automatically detects whether or not it is able to station keep completely safely directly over the vehicle or directly over the ground station at which it's tethered to. If it ever gets blown by a big gust, it'll automatically start to retract its tether a little bit until it's at a safe operating altitude and maintain its flight right there. And so this is just one of the examples of this full autonomy and our own homegrown flight stack, which ultimately ends up in a seamless customer story where they're able to use their systems just with a single push of a button. But thank you for the question.